Welcome back to Gentle Herb Living. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful natural ways to boost your garden's health and productivity, herbal companion planting. This age-old practice uses the relationships between plants to repel pests, attract beneficial insects, enhance flavors, and even improve soil health, all without chemicals. If you've ever wondered which herbs and vegetables grow well together and which ones don't, this is the video for you. Let's start with the basics. Companion planting is the practice of grouping plants together that help each other thrive. In nature, plants grow in diverse communities, not isolated rows. Some herbs naturally deter pests with their strong scents, others attract pollinators, and a few even enhance the taste or growth of their neighbors. It's like planting a garden with teamwork in mind. So let's talk about some of the best herbal companions and what makes them so effective. First up, basil and tomatoes, a classic and powerful pairing. Basil not only improves the flavor of tomatoes, but it also repels tomato hornworms, aphids, and whiteflies. Plant basil around the base of your tomato plants and you'll enjoy better pest control and more aromatic fruit. Now, next up is chives, which pair really well with carrots, roses, and even strawberries. Their sulfur-rich smell actually helps to repel aphids, Japanese beetles, and even black spot fungus on roses. And, chives are also a bit of a pollinator magnet when they're in bloom, bringing in bees to help your garden absolutely thrive. Cilantro, which is often a bit overlooked, is actually fantastic at attracting beneficial insects like hoverflies and parasitic wasps. These are the ones that feed on harmful pests such as aphids and caterpillars. It does really well near spinach, kale, and other leafy greens. However, just keep in mind that it bolts quickly in the heat, so it's best to plant it in partial shade or succession sow it every few weeks. Thyme is another herb with quite strong pest-repelling properties. It pairs beautifully with cabbage, broccoli, and other brassicas. Thyme repels cabbage worms and whiteflies, and its low-growing habit makes it a brilliant ground cover that helps suppress weeds and conserve moisture. Mint is, a powerful ally, but also a bit of a troublemaker. It deters ants, aphids, and flea beetles, and its strong scent really confuses pests. But here's the catch: mint spreads aggressively, so honestly it's best to grow it in containers or sink a pot into the ground to prevent it from overtaking your garden. Oh, and mint pairs well with cabbage and beans. Now let's talk about dill, a great companion for cucumbers and lettuce. It attracts beneficial insects like ladybugs and lacewings, which feed on garden pests. But be careful planting dill near carrots, as the two are closely related and can cross-pollinate or compete for nutrients. Another herb with mixed relationships is oregano. It's an excellent all-around protector, acting as a living mulch and attracting beneficial insects. Oregano is friendly with most vegetables, especially peppers, but it doesn't do well with overly wet roots, so, avoid planting it near moisture-loving plants. On the not-so-great side of companion planting, avoid putting fennel near most herbs or vegetables. Fennel releases a substance into the soil that can inhibit the growth of other plants. Keep it isolated in its own bed or container. And while sage is wonderful with carrots, beans and brassicas, thanks to its pest-repelling oils, it should be kept away from cucumbers, as it may stunt their growth. Here's a quick bonus tip. Interplanting herbs not only helps with pest control, but also helps fill in gaps in your garden, reducing space for weeds to grow. And with a mix of textures, colours and scents, it also makes your garden more beautiful and biodiverse. So, as you plan your herb or vegetable garden, just think like nature. Choose companions that support each other, just like a good community. Your garden will be more productive, more balanced and easier to manage, with fewer pests and more pollinators. Thanks for watching Gentle Herb Living. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which herbal companion you're excited to try. Until next time, stay rooted, stay nourished, and stay well with nature.